Hello, my Alpha Centauri and loved ones. Welcome back to the Soulmate Journey Empath. This is going to be a combination Akashic Records and Oracle reading for Alpha Centaurian starseeds. So if you identify as an Alpha Centaurian, you resonate with the characteristics, or you're just exploring and feel drawn to this video, it's definitely for you. All right. So another message that I wanted to get out there is if you like this starseed content, this is the direction that my channel is going in at this time. I just feel really, really called to quit doing the low vibing love readings and focus more on being an Ascension guide. So I really want to continue developing content for folks whose souls are resonating at 5.0 and above, and are needing guidance during Ascension, starseed awakenings, twin flame, blue flame journeys, and general messages of healing and guidance. So with that being said, this is an automatic writing. I'm going to go ahead and do the Akashic Records portion first. This is automatic writing. I went into the Akashic Records on the 22nd and was guided to connect with an Alpha Centaurian guide. And this was a masculine energy. The name that I got was Centauri-ish. And so this is a very powerful message. It's a very powerful call to action. And if you saw the recently uploaded Pleiadian transmission, it's very, very similar in terms of the energy. So without further ado, I'd like to go ahead and share this channeled message, which came out in the form of automatic writing for you. Be still in your hearts, brothers and sisters. Mother Earth weeps, and your hearts with her. Your prayers and manifestations for change are being heard. Fire is scorching the mother's flesh and scattering her innocent children that fly and crawl asunder. Transgressions against the mother debase her sanctity as the giver and nurturer of life. Other souls weep for her plight. You, my brothers and sisters, are warriors for her honor. Your mission has been agitating you to rise up for the mother as you are stewards of the land. You know that if the mother dies, so does life. You are her proud and devoted children. Many of you feel called to place your body as a barrier to more desecration of the mother. Do not be afraid of war. This war is fought with peaceful resistance to shelter and protect the giver of life. Mother Earth is crying. Comfort her tears with your support. Know when to answer the call to stand and protect the Earth Mother and care for her children, big and small. You know how to offer constancy and protection. Follow the cry of protection, protection in your heart. Do not wage wars over man-made parcels of land. Fight to honor and protect the mother for generations to come. So this was a very, very difficult channeling to do through automatic writing because I started sobbing when I got these messages. And I got clairvoyant images of all the fire that has erupted. Like as that was coming out, I'm getting these pictures, the fire in the Amazon, the fire in Australia, the fires that are becoming more frequent and more severe each passing year that are happening all over. And this is sometimes fire is needed to reset life, but this has been oppressive. And I feel a very deep sense of sadness, of despair among you, my loved ones, witnessing this. The energy of this transmission, I was guided to share the song "What the Water Gave Me" by Florence and the Machine. And after I listened to the song, when I was done with the automatic writing, I felt better. I felt a little bit soothed. But again, water. Water keeps coming up in the transmissions for my Alpha Centaurians. And I don't want to get too personally political about it, but I couldn't help but think back to all of the protection of water that's happening, that's been happening for the past several years, and people literally putting their bodies in harm's way as an obstacle to anybody else hurting. We have seen this at Standing Rock. We've seen this in our oceans, where people are literally putting themselves, putting their physical body as an obstacle to protect the earth, to protect the water, to protect animals. And so, it's not that there is no inherent risk involved in engaging in this type of activity, but very strong in this transmission, I'm getting this assurance that this is the war that is bigger than any other. And that is definitely a call to action for your soul mission as an Alpha Centaurian starseed, is you are a protector. And you understand this. And a lot of this type of, I use the word political, but I get the sense that a lot of you are very, very politically minded, maybe into activism already. If you're not actually on the ground participating in this, you are supporting it from afar. You are supporting those who are on the ground doing this, whether it's financially, whether it's by spreading information on social media, but the environment is where you are waging your war right now, where you are being called to serve, where your mission is taking you, is to guard and protect our planet, because we need the resources in moderation from Mother Earth, sustainable ways of accessing the resources of Mother Earth to continue supporting life. And this may kind of get pushed aside or minimalized in some way because there's this, really loud call to action for maybe other soul groups. But this is equally important, because what is the point of ascending souls to 5D if there is no future for the people on this planet because there aren't enough resources? So there's a very powerful message there. Again, you may want to check out the song "What the Water Gave Me" by Florence and the Machine. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot and oracle messages. First things first, I felt really inspired, really called, because of the environmental aspect of your channeled messages, Alpha Centaurians, to use 3 decks by Tony Carmine Salerno and the Mystic Shaman deck for you. So on Dreams of Gaia, the message is here on the bottom. Positive news, positive outcome. And look at all this green. And again, here, this is why I picked this deck, because look at, here we're talking about protecting living things, protecting trees, protecting water, protecting animals. This is also number 28, which adds to 10 in numerology. This is the completion of a cycle. This is your message. And I love this because Centauri said, literally, if you put your body into this, if you use your body as an obstacle, you will be protected. Positive outcome. Beautiful message here. And that's just the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to go across the bottom of all the decks before we go ahead and get some more individual messages. All right. So from the Blue Angel Oracle, we have Synchlotron, infinite possibility. Infinite possibility. And this is absolutely beautiful. This is number 39 that has the vibration of a 12, reduces to 3. 3 is a number of co-creation and divine guidance. So again, the possibilities are infinite. And this is also another message that you are protected. And I love this. I specifically chose this deck for you, my Alpha Centaurian loved ones, because it is the Blue Angel, who is Archangel Michael, all about protection, very strong resonance with your energy here. On the bottom of the Mystic Shaman for you, we have the Wild Woman, number 62. 8s are about putting in work, and 6 and 2 add to 8 in numerology here. Look at this. And there are roots. This is very much being connected to Mother Earth. Look at the roots coming out here. Connecting to the earth. Connecting with nature. Helping to stay grounded. But also embracing. And oh my God, there's earth right underneath. We're going for it. We're going for it. Yeah, very clear message here. Very clear message. And this again is an 8, number 17. So here's 8, 8. 8s may be very significant to you. But even if 8 is not a significant number, this is really speaking of a time of putting the work in. Now is time to put the work in. That's great. Absolutely great energy. And last but not least, we have the Lady of the Rose. And this, look at the tears. Mother Earth. Mother Earth. Caring for her so that the roses, the heart, this connection to the earth, to being responsible for it, to make sure that it's fertile. But I really, even though this is a depiction traditionally of the Holy Mother, you know, with that transmission that we got from Centauri, talking about the mother crying. So this again is connection to Mother Earth. All right, let's go ahead and get some oracle messages for my Alpha Centaurians. Okay, oh my. I just love it when this happens. I used to be so shocked by it. And the longer that I have, worked with my guides and been getting into the Akashic Records, none of it is an accident. That's why we get a lot of synchronicities in these readings. because a lot of you, I could just sit here and speak from the records, but there's something about getting the oracle messages, and I personally enjoy it too. But it's just a beautiful thing when we get those synchronicities between the messages from the records and then what we get in the cards. This is beautiful. Jewel within a teardrop. Spiritual and emotional reconnection. So again, look at these plants, this water, flowers, abundance in the background. And this, I think, is a really strong message with this being a number 10, which is the end of a cycle. The time for crying and crying from a distance is through. It's time for you to insert yourself for this new cycle, because this is your awakening. This is your awareness. Is this grief? Is this pain that you just can't help but feel when you see all of this environmental tragedy around us, where people don't have clean drinking water. We have expansion of pipelines. We have climate change contributing to warmer temperatures, drier climate, to fire. It's just, it's a shock to the system. And I'm getting that a lot of you have been carrying this grief, this trauma of witnessing this for quite some time. A hidden gift. I love it. I love it. So this experience is, to me, very symbolic of your awakening, which had to happen. And there's a hidden gift in this sadness. There's a hidden gift in you awakening to your purpose, to your soul mission, to processing this grief. And look, number 9, reflecting on it. Reflecting on it. How can I turn this in the cycle and step forward? Number 1, the tree of life. I told you these synchronicities are great. The tree of life, fertility, abundance, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. You are a protector of life. You wouldn't have gone through all of this emotional turmoil as part of your starseed awakening if it wasn't necessary to get you here to realize that you have been called on in this life as part of your soul mission, as an individual soul having a human experience, as well as a member of the Alpha Centaurian soul group, to be a protector of life. Beautiful messages here. Let's see what we have from the Blue Angel Oracle. Let's see what we have from the Blue Angel Oracle. Ooh, we got an extra here, so we'll go ahead and take it. So let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first one out, Whispering Heart, the choice. Number 18. Yeah, I had to make sure. 18. Okay, 9s are reflective. 9 is looking back at all the steps that brought you to 9, reflecting on the experience and getting ready to complete. And this is about a choice. What is your heart telling you to do? So heart chakra healing is very heavily emphasized for you right now, along with these other messages of sadness here. And then all this green. And I do with my synesthesia, get the color green in the heart chakra for you heavily Alpha Centaurians, as well as the root chakra. All right, grounding. So here we know that a choice has to be made, that we're at a tipping point. Things cannot continue the same way that they have been. Something has to change. And a very strong message here. But as we got in those automatic writing, the channeled messages from your soul group, safe and sound, you are protected. And I love this. Again, I'm getting the Archangel Michael. You may or may not believe in archangels or work with angels. I'm getting, for a lot of you though, that working with the Archangel Michael is really going to fortify your resolve. But here is this protection. You have divine protection here. And this is number 13, reduces to a 4. This should give you a solid foundation to be able to continue with the more active parts of your mission. Oh my God, I love this. Ascension to light. As above, so below. So this is bringing in messages, bringing in light codes from your soul group and manifesting them here in your human reality. This is also number 30. It reduces to 3. That for me is always a collaborative number. And especially with my star seeds, this is the universe, your soul group, and you. Like, this is co-creation. This is something that you are bringing down into your consciousness, grounding, filtering it through your heart, and then putting out into our 3D experience. And last but not least, the poetics of light, creation. This is number 25. 2 and 5 add to 7s. Okay, 7s are about either waiting for something or standing up for something here. Light. You are a warrior for the light. You are being given all of these indications that the choice is yours. Make it, and you're protected to bring this into our reality. If you're willing to take a stand. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get into the Mystic Shaman here and see what messages we have for my Alpha Centaurians. What messages do we have for my Alpha Centaurians? We got one. All right. Wow, this is powerful here. This is number 15, the drum. 1 and 5 add to 6. This is about restoring balance and harmony. And for me, the drum is the heartbeat of life. Okay, I am an indigenous person. I am tribally enrolled. And we have this tradition of the drum being a heartbeat. Regular, it could be a fast heartbeat. Okay, but it's the rhythm of life. Getting in touch with nature. And again, I'm getting root chakra and heart chakra. That getting into nature, connecting with nature, communing with nature as you are starting to embrace your starseed mission is going to get you listening to the rhythms of life that are all around you, that are moving through you as a celestial being living a human experience. Absolutely beautiful. And let's check this deck for our final messages for my Alpha Centaurians. Oh, wow. So I'm getting a lot of messages for you, my loved ones, about healing the heart and healing the root chakras. All right. So first out, we have rest, recharging your batteries, staying grounded. If you are consistently and consciously practicing grounding techniques, there's a rhythm, just like the drum, just like a drum. There is a rhythm to your life. So I'm getting again, and my guide said, yes, there is an emphasis on grounding with the root chakra, as well as healing with the heart chakra, which we have here with the rose quartz. So 2 ways that you can really work to help balance those chakras and have them ready for your empowerment, for you to step into your mission, is by making sure that you are getting this time in nature, that you are getting adequate rest. I personally, I don't resonate as an Alpha Centaurian starseed, but I am a starseed, and I've been feeling a lot of shifts, of energetic shifts. Part of that is the astrology that we've had going on since the 26th of September. And like, I went into the records on January 22nd. Here I am recording this on the last day of January because I needed rest. That was a modality of healing that I needed to integrate. But rose quartz here. So again, an emphasis on those 2 chakras being integral to your starseed mission. And I just absolutely love this. Talked about the Archangel Michael, right? The protector. That is what I think of when I think of Alpha Centaurian energy, the energy of the soul group. Blue Angel Michael. So I'm getting that for some of you, calling on the support, calling on the protection, calling on the strength of the Archangel Michael is really going to help you feel that protected. And that really ties in also to this message of forever in my light, safe and sound. So here, double messages about the Archangel Michael. All right. So I hope that these messages resonated with you. If they did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions about cosmic channeling or mediumship, about being a starseed, about just anything, I am an Ascension guide, and so please feel free to email me. That information is in the description box below, as is the link to the official storefront for this channel, Soulmate Journey Reads. There are some new offerings in my Etsy shop at this time. I have finally uploaded my listings for life coaching, which includes Akashic Records and Oracle like this. And so I do have a client at this time that I'm working with, has really enjoyed it. All the details about what are included in those packages can be found in the link to my Etsy store, which is in the description box below. And so is my Instagram. If you would like to join me over on social media, I'm a little bit more active with pictures than recording these videos. So as always, be bold, starseeds. I am sending you so much healing, love, and light. Bye-bye.